Hello, hello. This kind of started easier than I thought this time, so I'm not sure what I did different, but here we are. Actually, I gotta back up a minute. Sorry. Safety first, had to lock the car door. We are almost in the center of the city. We're heading to St. Mary's Road, and we're gonna walk towards downtown. And it's a gorgeous day. It's only, what is it? +8, I think, right now. But there's next to no wind. So I'll take that. It's going to warm up quite a bit throughout the week though. So we'll be in the 20s soon. +20 Celsius. Which back in winter, never thought that would happen. Because summer feels very far away when you're in the middle of winter. So that is looking down St. Mary's into St. Patel. Oh, this guy's turning. And now we are heading towards downtown. I'm just gonna take my gloves off because it is actually warmer than I thought. That wind really does make a difference. So I'm filming today. We did not get a chance on the weekend, and I have no idea who's kicking around mid-morning on a weekday, but took an early lunch to do this. Good morning, Alexandra. Welcome to Winnipeg. It is kind of hard to see. Oh, there we go. I'm gonna take my sunglasses off. Hi Bevy, welcome, welcome. I was just saying it's mid-morning on a Monday. No idea who'd be kicking around, but I got back-to-back calls this afternoon, so this was like the time to go. So we're on St. Mary's Road at a junction where St. Anne's and St. Mary's come together. Hey Sharon, welcome. This should be a good time for you to see. This building here with the colored windows. Hey Fat Pat Mac. This used to be where our TV station in Winnipeg was broadcast out of. It also used to be a Safeway grocery store. But the TV station moved to a building downtown, and now this is like a birthing center. And this is the St. Patel Museum. This was built in 1914. It was designed by brothers Alexander and William Melville. And as the community grew, the need for more fire stations grew. So 2 new stations opened, and whoever was in this one moved to that. And now it's a museum, and I think maybe even an ambulance runs out of here, I'm not sure. Maybe that was previous. The TV station name. So we've seen the building they're in. It's a skyscraper downtown, is where they moved to. But yeah, now it's a birthing center. It's really pretty. Not been inside. Have no need. There has been no birthing for 17 years. It is beautiful, Bevy. I actually am overdressed because +8 here for a while. This is a butcher, delicious. Has always been accompanied by a lot of wind. So it's always felt way colder than +8, but today is like a legit sunny +8. I don't know if you can see the canoe statue sculpture thing there. It's like one of my favorite pieces of art in the city. Just 4 canoes, 5 canoes. And there's a lot of little parks along St. Mary's, so we're basically heading towards downtown. Hey, Tech Needs Tea, how's it going? Impromptu live stream today. Thank you. Mother's Day was good. We were out at the lake. We were gonna film. There's a little town near where our cabin is called Gimli, and we were going to film out there yesterday, but it was crazy windy and incredibly chilly. It's going, yeah, it's Monday. I did a bunch of work this morning and it was like, you know what? Let's get this one banged out and take a break, get some fresh air, and then I can deal with my calls this afternoon. Broadcast. Oh, it's delaying. That's crummy. I thought I'd have good service along here. If you didn't catch it, Sharon, the TV station was Global Television. I actually worked there when it was in that location. And just before they decided to move downtown is when I left for a different job. Hey, Technici, no problem. I enjoy that. When he said, oh, we'll play games at 10:30, I was like, oh my gosh, I am old. That is past my bedtime. So I had to take the dog for a walk and hit the sack. Sharon, thank you. It was a nice Mother's Day. We did some stuff out at the lake and then relaxed, watched a bit of a movie. Good morning, Dawn. I'd say welcome to Winnipeg, but you're already here. It's finally a nice day with next to no wind, Dawn, hey? St. Mary's has a number of little businesses. Hey, Clash. Hope you're also enjoying Winnipeg's lovely temperature today with no wind. Can you tell I'm excited that there's finally no wind? Oh my goodness, Bevy, you stayed up till 1? No, thank you. I don't know if my body could do that. I also know I have a dog that needs to get up early in the morning and go for a poop. And that's my job. I'm glad it's a clear pick. I think I did 780 in hopes that it wouldn't crackle too much. So there's some more little businesses along the way, all like 1 or 2 level. There's a super cute consignment dress shop up here called Pearl and Birch. Hoping everybody's managing to stay open. We're in a lockdown now. However, it's kind of a weird lockdown, like retail is still open. 1 a.m. here is 11 p.m. there. Yeah, I think so. I was fast asleep at 11. So here's the river. So we have walked over there in our South Osborne video. I think it was in the winter. Yeah, it was in the winter. We saw some guys like rappelling up a tree, doing tree climbing. Yeah. Well, our retail can be open and they're not restricted to just essential items, but they've limited the number of people in stores. So we can still get whatever we need. And then no dine-in. We had dine-in open for a very short window of time, which, no thank you. And so that's closed now. I don't even think you can eat on a patio anymore. So it's like pickup, delivery and pickup only. So yeah, there's lots of cute little Don't want to step on anyone. Little parks along the way here. Sharon, a better day is coming. We do need rain, Clash. We were saying that yesterday. Like, I have sinus issues and it is so dry. I also work in agriculture and I know our farmers are like, guys, we need some rain. But I know to the east of us and to the west of us, they're getting lots of rain. So maybe it'll come here. The rivers are low. It's weird. Everything's just dry and weird. Sunsets near the beach. Oh, we're gonna get a lot of sunrises and sunsets on video this summer. So be prepared for that. This little hotel here has undergone a whole bunch of renos lately, and they used to have just like a diner. We'd go for breakfast every now and then, but they totally renoed, and they have the cutest little restaurant inside called Juneberry. And there's also a company called Sandwiches Are Beautiful who operate a sandwich shop, pickup only, I think, through Juneberry, which is really cool. So let's see. Well, I think these are like some famous St. Patel, Norwood Flats type. St. Patel Swimming Club. St. Patel has been noted for athletics and recreational activities from the first decades of settlement. Mid-1800s, horses were raced to St. Boniface along St. Mary's Road and over the ice of the Red River in the winter. That's really cool. So this used to basically be a horse racing track. Luckily, it's not like a car drag racing type place. Yeah, I get my shot soon. Appointment's made. I'm pretty stoked. Right over there is a center called Riverview, and it is a palliative care center. My nan and Pat's grandma, his nonna, were both there to their last days. They translate. Yeah, so in Winnipeg, French is the official second language, and I think all signs have to have French on them. If not all signs, then definitely as we like lean into St. Boniface, which is where we're heading, it has to be bilingual. You've had your doses, Sharon. That's awesome. Pfizer, good for you. I can't wait. Mine's coming up. But yeah, the river's beautiful today. It's nice when it's like either fully frozen or fully melted. It looks dirty and messy when it's in between. He's in the chat. He's at work on his lunch. So yes, I am solo. And maybe he's bad luck because I got the live stream to connect like immediately. Like I wasn't even out of the car. And it connected. I don't know what I did different. I don't know. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Is there a French Quarter in the Peg? So they kind of call St. Boniface the French Quarter. It's definitely nothing like the French Quarter in New Orleans. I've been there a number of times. Totally different vibe. Totally different architecture. The French Quarter in New Orleans has amazing architecture and history. I love New Orleans, by the way. It's one of my favorite cities in the US. Oh, there's a historic sign project. And I can tell you, if you do go to New Orleans and you want to check out the French Quarter, do not waste a lot of time on Bourbon Street. Charging out my eye pocket. Awesome. Yeah, it's always like a, hello. Always a gamble to make sure that the gimbals stay charged and stuff. But anyway, back to Bourbon Street. Don't waste time. It's so touristy and full of tchotchkes and overpriced crap, and underpriced beer and not very good beer. I mean, go walk it for sure, but go to Frenchman's, go to the Garden District. Oh my gosh, so much better. Oh, you're in the elevator? I hope I stay connected for you. So this is a car place. They used to sell tires. Now I think it's a garage, but it would be so awesome as like an ice cream shop or a coffee shop, because it literally, its backyard is the river, but it's another car shop. Yeah, it's like 99¢. The signs even say big ass beer. It's a giant to-go cup of beer, and it's so mediocre, but it's cheap. And I think if a beer is only 99¢, chances are it's not very good. That Marigold restaurant has been there a very long time. Oh, smart, Sharon, yeah. I wouldn't try and keep connected in an elevator. A couple of appliance spots. Midland's been around a long time. Actually, when I left Global TV from back in the location back there, I left to work at the MS Society, where I was an event coordinator. And Midland was one of the biggest fundraising teams. They were really great. Tech, yeah, in some areas there you probably do, but not on Bourbon. Everything's cheap on Bourbon. The food in New Orleans is so good. It's kind of funny when I know Popeyes is a Louisiana brand or whatever, and everyone's like, oh, it's Louisiana fried chicken. It's like, no, it's not. It's getting a little windy. I have my little muffler on the microphone. This location here used to be a million restaurants. It was most recently like a catering thing, and now it's samosas. So there's East Indian food in there, and it's probably delicious. We'll eat in at some point. But yeah, here's another park. Back to work for Fat Pat Mac. Oh, tech. You know, Winnipeg got a couple of Popeyes, and I was like, you know what? I'll go see what the hype is. And I had that big chicken sandwich that they're like super famous for. And the first couple of bites, I was like, this is pure heaven. This is fried chicken goodness. But it is so big that by the end of it, I was like, I feel disgusting. I never need to even see one of these again for like 6 months. And I don't think I've had one since. My daughter loves their chicken tenders though. And I do like their biscuits. They're very, very tasty. Popeye the Sailor Man, yeah. That reminds me, I don't know if it became a worldwide meme, but so Canada has its own Family Feud. It's hosted by a Canadian comedian called Jerry D. And there was a family from Manitoba on it. And the question was something like, what is Popeye's famous food? And they meant like Popeye, so your first instinct should be spinach, because it's Popeye. And this girl hit the buzzer. She was so excited and so proud of herself, and she's like, chicken! And everyone just laughed because they're like, not Popeye's the restaurant. And so she went viral because of even just the way she said it, but it was cute. Oh, vegetarian. Well, good for you. So I just got a new mask yesterday, and it had just like a million pieces of bacon on it. So that's on my Instagram if you want to see the mask, but yeah, probably not for you. So we're in a park called Gay Park, and there is a Korean War memorial here dedicated to the men and women of St. Patel who by their noble deeds and sacrifices helped to preserve our country's freedom. Who more than self their country loved, and mercy more than life. Oh, there's little rocks. Remembrance Day rocks. Yeah, Fat Pat Mac is gluten-free, so that's been fun to learn how to adjust our cooking. Oh, check, maybe that's vegans that just encourage everyone to change. I'm not sure. I won't be. I love meat. This is so pretty. I don't think I've ever walked through this park. When this is all green, it's gonna be lush. To be fair, I've started eating the gluten-free bread as well because I'm just tired of buying 8 million different types of bread. And I gotta say my stomach is actually quite happy with it. Yeah, so we're keto a little bit. We try and keep the carbs low. That worked for us just for general overall well-being and feeling good. It's tough, but actually the reason I decided I would just eat the gluten-free bread also is because it was relatively low carb. I don't know what flours they use or what, but it is way lower in carb. Not all of them are. Plenty of them are exactly the same as regular bread, but we found a brand called Promise bread. So in Canada, you can get that at Sobeys. Ridiculously low carb and tasty. Like, it doesn't taste like shitty gluten-free bread used to. This is Woodcock Cycle. This is probably, in my opinion, the best bike shop in the city. He used to have a small location kind of back towards where we started, and he now has this amazing shop here. They have a coffee shop in there. The people he has working there are just pros. Really love it. We've got other great bike shops in the city for sure, but I think that's my fave. Almond coconut blend bread. Yep, that's sounds incredibly tasty, to be honest. Lots of greenhouses and such are opening up, I've noticed this weekend. We have a long weekend coming up. Hang on. Oh, they painted that red. That was white. That's cute. It looks like a little barn. I see. So here is a company called St. Leon Gardens, and they are a market. They have a greenhouse. They sell plants and seeds and flowers and beautiful things. And they also sell, sort of inside that welcome area there, local produce. And she needs a bell on her bike. It's not a stream without a siren. You got it. Even in quiet little Winnipeg. They sell local baked goods. They get produce from other places too, because I mean, it's Manitoba. We don't grow everything here, but lots and lots of local treats. This place on the weekends, like, there will be a lineup down the street, especially now that the number of people that can be inside has shrunk. But this red building here, it was owned by like an eco installation system company. So my guess is that, and we'll start using it, because even the parking spots there are noted for the market. But I'll tell you something, they get their bread, they get baguettes, I think, I'm not sure, I think it's a bakery in St. Pierre, maybe? But they're like, we eat the baguette on the way home, and we live like 10 minutes away. No butter, no nothing. Oh, the new mask is in my backpack. I can't reach it. You can go on my Instagram though. I took a picture. This Prairie Girl on Instagram. This place also has the most amazing shortbread cookies and cinnamon buns they sell. Oh, quite a bit. The only downside is just the waiting in line. But that's everywhere now, right? So this little stretch of St. Mary's is a lot of little apartment blocks, but it picks up with businesses again in a block or two. There's not too much along here of cultural significance, architecture / building wise. It's relatively newly built up. You can absolutely get fit and fat. You can get, oh my gosh, the treats they sell, just insane. Insane. And you can also furnish your garden. I don't think I've bought any plants from there. I'm not much of a gardener outside. I have managed to buy and keep alive 6, 7, 9 plants during the pandemic. And I attribute that, oh thank you Bevy. And I see them and I can get up and water them. When I was at work, I mean, I wasn't really paying attention to plants at home. But yeah, I kept 9 of them alive. There is an ivy that is struggling a little to like grow, but I've moved it now. Name their plants. I haven't yet, but they are family. I will say that. I don't even really know what I bought. So I buy them because they look cute. And I look them up online after and see where I'm supposed to keep them and how I'm supposed to water them. And that's like, and now it's pretty much just like, put them all near a window, but not directly in a window, and water them once a week. Has become like the general rule. Oh, this is a art gallery that has been here a very long time, the Lock Gallery. It is now by appointment only, which makes sense. So I chose this little stretch to walk today because I've always wanted to. I knew it would be relatively low foot traffic, which when I'm by myself is precisely what I wish to encounter. And that there's enough to see. Just shows a little different part of Winnipeg. I heard on the Stumbles chat last night, Johnny Stumbles, if anybody isn't following him, which I think you all probably are, a spider plant named Al. Yeah. Some thought. He was talking a lot about how he will not be like advertising his lives, letting sort of people have a advance notice of where he'll be. And I remember seeing in another chat, people were mentioning Action Kid and how he had switched to a format where only members at a certain level would be able to see his lives. And I found a video of his where he kind of talked about it a bit. And he said, I mean, he's got a ridiculous amount of subscribers and crazy number of people that actually watch. I hope this isn't too windy. And he just, I think, felt quite vulnerable. Because, like he said, any random stranger with any ill intent will know where to find him if they have any intentions of harassing or just being a douchebag. So, yeah. Do not have enough subscribers to even put a note to tell you where I'm going to be anyway, so they're all going to be a surprise and impromptu like this one. Yeah, tech needs tea. For sure. For sure, you never know. I mean, you could walk past someone and they seem totally normal and then see that, oh, she's got a nice phone or whatever, you know. So these will be all impromptu, not entirely long. If I'm by myself, they'll be somewhere like this probably. This is a little music store. Yep, Bevy, Fat Mac normally comes, but we were unable to get one in this weekend. Because anytime we thought, oh yeah, let's do it, the wind was like gusting to 50. So he's at work. I'm on my lunch break to do this. So I chose a relatively quiet spot. I will stay safe, Techniques team, you betcha. This right here is a restaurant called the Red Top. You can see the big sign, the one with a car on the back of it. It's like what we call a greasy spoon kind of thing. It's run by a family that's been in Winnipeg for a long time. They've had quite a bit of tragedy in their life. So now I think perhaps it was the mom, the dad, and the son that were owning it. And I think the father passed away on vacation. And so the son and the mom were running it. This is just from what I recall, so I could be off a bit. And then the son was on vacation and he was, I think, scuba diving. And he was a solid athlete. He was a rugby player, everything. And he passed away while he was diving. So now it's just the mom. It's kind of sad, but they do a great breakfast. Their potatoes are fantastic. Midas is like, I think it was a brake shop for your car. Oh great, it's dusty. See you later, Techniques T. Thank you for stopping in. Very much appreciate it. Ooh, I got dust all in my eyes from that. JB is transmission. So JB and Midas, I think, were together back there. I can't remember now. I had to take my sunglasses off to be able to read the chat. Ooh, their window's broken. Ooh, I can actually smell the Red Top. That smells tasty. That makes me hungry. I should have ate first. This area reminds you of your hometown. Yeah, it's low buildings, relatively quiet, mostly residential. Like behind these buildings, there's nothing but houses. I may turn in, but I'm a little nervous that the internet will go a little conky, but there is one super cute street called Enfield. So I'll turn in, and if it's conky, then that'll be a sign that we call it a day, maybe. But what is your hometown, Bevy? I don't think I remember. I know where you are now, but I'm not gonna assume that that's your hometown. Hello, Wishful Walking Videos. Welcome to Winnipeg. We're on St. Mary's Avenue. Oh, I say Avenue. I'm pretty sure it's Avenue. Oh no, St. Mary's Road. Sorry. And if we kept going, we'd end up downtown. So we're essentially right in the middle of the city of Winnipeg. This is a high school. The school district that my daughter is in, she's been remote for the last 2 weeks, and they just made the decision that as of Wednesday, all the schools in the division will be remote till the end of May. 45 minutes north of Halifax. Very cool. So remote learning when you have a teenager in high school is not a big deal because they are 100% well versed on the tech and independently do their work and their homework. I just feel bad for those that have littles. I know a friend of mine has 3 under the age of 12. And maybe by now everybody knows, no matter what age they are, how to operate the tech, but it's a lot when you have a full-time job and 3 kids you got to help navigate through a school day. That's tough. But yeah, my daughter is good to go. I'm more than happy to be at home. And we weren't big, like we didn't go out lots for dinners or nights out or whatnot. we're pretty much, all three of us are homebodies. So none of the pandemic really changed how we operate, quote unquote, as a family. Just everywhere we used to like to eat, we just bring it home now. We haven't stopped getting that food. We just don't eat it in the restaurant, which is fine. As long as they still get money and stay open so that when it's all done, they're still there for us at the end. That's good. They're encouraging everybody here to order from local restaurants and curbside pickup and keep shopping, which absolutely is the plan. We want everything still kicking around when things get safer. And I know a large number of businesses closed because of the pandemic, but hopefully we can minimize that a bit. Give me your money. Okay, I think we're gonna turn up here. And we'll see how it goes. I think this is where I wanted to go. Press the button. We've walked very close to here in a St. Boniface video, but not this exact little stretch, and I will turn in up ahead and see how the internet holds out. Let's go. So we walked through this in our St. Boniface Marion video. It was early spring, still a bit of snow on the ground. Oh, somebody's doing laundry. I can smell it. It smells good. Coronation Park, this whole park here, it actually started as a ball ground, like baseball, I guess. And in the 1930s, it had sort of evolved into, or devolved into just being a bit of a dump. People would just dump their crap there. So in 1937, there was enough community members feeling a little bit opposed to the fact that it's become a dump, and they got the green light to convert it into a beautiful park. So in 37, I think they had 5 teams of 4 horses, so they would haul the wagons, and they just started hauling away all the garbage by horse. And it's been Coronation Park since then, which is pretty cool. This is the one, what did I say was here? Oh, that medieval type festival. Yeah. Although not recently, obviously. Yes, it was definitely a fresh laundry smell. That was good. So far, I've not been notified that the internet is crap. So we'll keep going. I'm just gonna realign. There we go. I think Kitson is where I want to go. We also passed a church that I forgot about to mention. But it was only built in 1947, so that some of the other ones we'd seen. We're gonna go up Kitson, unless the internet tells us otherwise. We'll cross over. Hey fans, Buses Gaming, welcome back to Winnipeg. We were just on St. Mary's Road, which leads you into downtown. Had we kept going another kilometer, we'd be at the bridge to downtown, where it becomes Main Street. Oh, good, Sharon. Thank you for letting me know. So far, so good, yeah. Okay, fans, you get back to school. School comes first, school and work, unless you're on lunch like me. Look at that blue sky. We drove through here a little while ago and we're like, it's hilly. That's weird. Winnipeg is exceptionally flat. So we drove through here and we're like, where did these hills come from? So a lot of the houses are like up on, essentially, not so much along here. I'm gonna get to the street where they are. Oh, there's Big Borker. Yes, with the wind being quiet, you can actually hear the birds. And the Borky boys, do you see him at the door? It's okay, buddy. And you can imagine, oh, there's buds on the trees. You can imagine in the summer when it's green, it's literally like a tree canopy the whole way along. It's beautiful. There is one area of Manitoba that's hilly. It's the Riding Mountain National Park area. There's a mountain in the name, but it's not a mountain, but we'll take it. It's very pretty. It's where I believe Lake Agassiz used to be, if I'm not mistaken. Ooh, and down there is Marion. If you go a couple blocks, we went down Marion. If you keep going, you'll be at Provence, which we did, I think, over the Christmas holiday. These houses are all very cute. Oh, that was a dead squirrel. There's some renos here, but most are original. I think this is a very reasonably priced neighborhood to live. That's nice, that blue one. They get door-to-door mail service. I'm gonna go across so he doesn't think that we're filming him. I like that house. Yeah, it's really cute here. When I get onto Enfield, you'll see what I mean about the houses being up on these little hills. I think it's just maybe this block up here. It's quiet, that's for sure. And I think the internet has hung on. When we were in that Wolseley walk, I got a lot of notifications that the internet was unstable. I haven't seen that yet here. I'm getting really hot. Stalking Canada Post. Yeah, he was in shorts. Yeah, he's in shorts and a t-shirt. I feel very overdressed now. But it's interesting. I don't know that I've seen like a door-to-door mail carrier for ages, because every neighborhood is slowly transitioning to the like community mailboxes. At least the grass is green. And if anybody watches Johnny Stride's videos, or even 4K Wanderer, although I think his name has changed, Toronto is green already. Gorgeous. All the trees have leaves and the bushes are green. Oh, clear pick so far. Good, good, good. Temperature is plus, well, when I left the car, it was plus 8 Celsius. It may be warmer than that now. I'm trying to think if we can go down here. No, I gotta go one more. Hello, Raphael. The restrictions in Winnipeg right now No indoor dining, no patio dining. Pickup, curbside, takeout only. Retail has been, everything is open. There's no like essentials only things for sale. But the number of people, like the capacity in each store has shrunk. So if you go, you might be waiting a while to get in, more so than before. So the thing that everyone is encouraging, that's a yellow house, is if you're gonna go shopping, go solo, because if they're allowing people in by 9 Celsius, allowing people in by numbers, and you're there, say with your husband, only one of you needs to be there, but you've just taken up 2 spots. So Halifax is in between the Peg and Toronto green-wise. There's a kids group out. Sharon, this is a really quiet little neighborhood, so low activity. But yeah, even on the main street, there was not much happening. It's kind of why I chose it. I'm solo today, so. And I'm hot now. Okay, I think just around this corner will be the cute houses. It's a cute little row. Well, kids are in school right now, so there won't be a lot of that kind of activity. And St. Mary's is basically a thoroughfare from anyone in the south that works downtown. So if I was walking along here between 7:30 and 8:30 a.m., it'd be crazy with traffic and cyclists and people heading to work in the before times. I mean, I don't know how many have returned to work downtown yet, but it's definitely a quiet time to be out and about. Okay, we gotta make sure we stay on Enfield. So there you can start to see some of the houses. 24 Celsius, Sharon. Ooh, that's actually not bad. 25 is kind of my, it's feeling a little hot temperature. But I don't like hot. So I think this is where we were driving. Maybe down there. And we're very used to just everything's flat, and then all of a sudden we start seeing this, and we're like, where do these hills come from? Why are these houses so up high? Which, I mean, I get it in places like Vancouver and stuff, this is not high, but it is here. And the downside is we get so much snow and icy rain that, like, that's a lot of shoveling on stairs. That's a very cute house. Oh, so is that red one. Oh my goodness, that's cute. I can't believe I haven't gotten an internet notification that it's unstable. We kind of head back towards the road soon. This house is super cute. But yeah, wooden stairs too, those would be so slippery in the rain. That's a pretty cool reno. That looks like a cabin in like the Rockies. In the summer it's 35 to 40 Celsius. We get up there, especially with the humidity, and I tell ya, those are indoor days for me. Like sidewalk. House. Yeah, Bevy, we do get tons of humidity. Like, it's kind of like opposite of winter where it's, oh, it's minus 12, minus 38 with the wind chill. So in the summer it'll be, you know, plus 20, feels like plus 33 because of the humidity. Like, it just, you walk out and it's just, oh, you just sweat standing there. I don't like. Although because I have sinus issues, this time of year is horrible. because it's very dry. So I'm looking forward to some humidity. That's cute too. That's a big chipmunk. Oh, I don't know what that is, but it has a closed sign. Oh, off the lake. Sorry, I didn't see that part. I don't know if the humidity comes off the lake. Probably. Oh, Bevy, yes. There are some days it's so hot you walk out and you just feel like you've walked into a blast furnace. Like you're being attacked by damp hot air. It's so gross. It's not for me. Good morning, Ian. We are on Enfield Crescent, heading back towards St. Mary's Road. We took a quiet little walk because we felt bad that we were unable to get anything uploaded this weekend. Thank you, wind. That's the other crummy part about spring, well, every season. But like when it's this dry and the roads are dusty, they did clean up all that sand, but they're dusty. And then when it's windy, it's just, anybody who has allergies or sinus issues, it's rough. Plus 35 feels like 42. Ooh. Is St. Mary's Road close to the University of Manitoba? Well, no, not really, but in a roundabout way. So if you were to go south down St. Mary's Road, you would essentially end up across the river from the University of Manitoba. So if there was a walking bridge, which there was talk of possibly doing, you would be very close to the U of M. But driving wise, no. You would basically have to either go down St. Mary's all the way to the perimeter and then take the perimeter and go back up Pembina to the university, or take St. Mary's to a street called Bishop Grandin, which you would then turn and have to like rigmarole your way back up into the university. Oh, baby, yeah, see, it's the friggin' wind in Winnipeg and you guys have the rain. We'll take some rain though. Won't be opposed to any rain right now. This is Holy Cross Church. It was built in 1922. And it is the oldest English-speaking Roman Catholic parish in St. Boniface. So English-speaking in St. Boniface is, I think most of them are going to be French-speaking churches. And it survived a major fire in 1990, which I don't remember hearing about, but maybe I wasn't big on listening to the news back then. It is a beautiful day for a walk. We're going to continue on and get ourselves back to the main road. And I think we'll go this way because it's pretty and there's no cars. This is a weird intersection. Oh, I guess because there's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 6 places. This is cute. Yeah, I think my mom is in Alberta, in Calgary, and she said they had very cold temps and rain and rain and rain. And Bevy, you just said you had rain all weekend, and I'm pretty sure Toronto had some, and it's like, our farmers are desperate. My husband was saying that they actually planted their seeds deeper into the ground to try and get closer to some water so they'll grow. But then it takes longer to grow because they have farther to go to sprout. So it's just not a good situation. We just need some water. Oh, their little mailbox is a little house. That's cute. That's a cute house too. God, I think anything with a front porch is a cute house though. That can be on my tombstone. She loved porches. %75% humidity, Sharon. My goodness. I think I would have to say no to that. These are big front yards. Thank you, Bevy. We'd love some rain. My dog might not, but I do. You're in a t-shirt. Yes, I'm actually in like a hoodie type thing and my jacket, and I actually have a thin cotton toque on. So I'm very warm right now. I need the toque though for any wind. My ears are incredibly sensitive. I think it has to do with my sinus issues. It's a great batch of trees in a yard. So I pretty much have to have them covered at the hint of wind till about +10. So, plus the fact that I now have toque hair, the toque is not coming off until I'm back in the car. This is interesting. I did not realize this was here. Hey Susan, welcome. We're at the tail end. We were just walking down St. Mary's Road in Winnipeg. This appears to be a church. I did see it online, but I did not think I was coming down this way, or did not put together that it was here. Yeah, I think it's a Catholic church. Interesting. So nice to have some blue sky. And some these guys kind of cut theirs a bit. Susan, yes, I'm loving this green. I can't wait for the trees to all sprout. You could see hints of green, like the little buds on that second or third tree there. Not long now. We're gonna hit the 20s this weekend, +20. Dawn, yes, springtime in Winnipeg is a crapshoot. And even if it's warm, if the wind comes out, it feels cold. Ian, springtime in the Peg, yeah, you never know. Thanks for being here, Bevy. I'm gonna end just up here. I gotta get myself back to work. +12 and windy. That's kind of like here. We're approaching 10, I think. The wind is dying down, but blue sky. Cool clouds. I think there's a little park up here called Enfield Park. Take a peek at. You have a great day too, Dawn. Thank you for watching, hanging out. Everybody hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, little notification bell, yada yada, all that good stuff. Oh, this is the church I was talking about. 1947, I think it was built. So this here, it's not much of a park, but just want to say thank you everyone for watching, and have a great rest of your day. Have a great week ahead. We'll try and get some other stuff uploaded on the weekend. And yeah, happy Monday everyone. Thanks for watching.